Hello. Hello, everybody. Thanks for your patience.
What's up, Chris?
Thank you for being here.
Hello. Good evening, press. Afternoon, press.
I really did it.
Everybody needs
Somewhere. Ooh, look at this tiny water. Questions, please. Yes, you. Yes, you. Blue jacket. Tiffany blue. I love it.
It's not dressed for the finale. Okay, good. Look at that.
Can I? All right. Hi.
Hi. Thanks for being here, everybody. We want to start by saying that we're excited for the two-parter finale tonight and tomorrow night. So thank you for being here, sir.
I am.
Any questions about love, sex, divorce will be met with swift aggression. That is a pre-warning for anyone who is growing courageous in this moment. Lock it up.
Hi. Well,
Let me think of a new question.
I'm James from
Are
Brazil.
there any questions left now?
Yeah. And again, you're in the finals, Adam and Blake. And Blake has two candidates. What you gonna do to win?
I'm just gonna win and shake everybody's hand and walk off the stage, crowned champion of the world and the voice. I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I hope that I win. Blake has beaten me many times before. Gwen's got somebody in the race who's amazing. I think we're all just gonna have fun and try not to worry about it too much. And I'll also win.
Thank you. Next question.
For fear of being beaten up by Adam, I wanted to know what made this season special. Is there a special moment or something that made this one stand out for each of the coaches as opposed to other seasons that you've been on?
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things for me personally is getting back to this particular combination of coaches. I mean, there's something to be said about every combination, and we're always weird to talk about that because I love every combination, but there's something about this one that is a standout to me because there's just so much history here with these four coaches, and you just can't fake that. You know, there's friendships that go way back, and it's when you get to work with your friends like that, it's I mean, who gets to do that? It's pretty cool, and they pay us decently too. So some of us.
Yeah, it's awesome. Next one.
Yeah, this is Marissa from Arkansas over here.
Hello.
We're here for Barrett Favor. Blake, why do you think so many people connect with Barrett?
Well, I don't even know that. Well, people can connect with Barrett for obvious reasons. He literally is like the guy that lives next door. But there's a thing about Barrett that none of us can connect with. We just admire him for. The guy survived a commercial airline crash, you know, and he just anybody who experienced something like that and then came out of it on the other side with the attitude that he has about life and the way he pursues his dream, the way he works so hard. I mean, how do you not admire that guy, you know? So there's no question that, you know, anybody would look up to him. As a guy that actually knows the man, I hope everybody gets a chance to meet him one day because he's a really good dude.
Is there a little bit of a bromance going on there? Barrett said there was.
Take it easy, you know.
I try not to get romantically involved with my contestants. That's very unprofessional. Yeah.
He's talking about me.
For the three judges that still have contestants, can you talk about what it is about Jeffrey and Barrett and
Oh my
Emily
God.
and Jordan that makes them special and you think that they should win?
Well, for me, I feel like there's so many reasons why he should win. First of all, because then I win if he wins. And that means that it's the first girl to ever win, woman, whatever I am. And then, secondly, he is a one-chair term, so that makes him really extraordinary because it was kind of, you know, one person heard it was meant to be that he was on my team. He had no choice. And so there's that. And then on top of it, I just feel like there's not a lot of people that come through that have like incredible technical voices, but also have unique voices that if you heard them on the radio, you'd be like, I know who that is, you know? Because technically, sometimes it can sound like that could be great, but it could be generic, but he is not generic. So I feel like he should definitely win The Voice, and everyone should vote for him, and like, you know, whatever. I think he has a really big shot. I think he has a really big shot. Adam?
Yes,
I think he has a big shot.
I think he has a big shot too. Love you.
Blake,
Sure, huh?
Blake, we're from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, let's just jump on in there. We'll get back to
Hey, I just do as you like.
Tiffany Blue was asking a question.
Go ahead.
Can we let Tiffany Blue ask the question, please? Thank you. Tiffany Blue, go ahead.
No, the same question for you and for Blake. What's special about your contestant that you should win?
Well, I think one of the most special things about Jordan Smith is that everybody knows exactly why he's so special. I don't have to sit up here and talk about it because it's pretty apparent in every single thing he's ever done on the show that he just exudes something that is kind of impossible to put into words, and everybody feels it. And so rather than talk about it, I'll just say I think everybody knows what's special about Jordan Smith.
That's a good way to not answer that question.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything, did he?
I don't want to be arrogant.
I know. Too late. I think, well, I've got several to talk about here, so let me just start with, I'll start with Barrett since we were talking about Barrett. You know, like I said before, you know, Barrett is a guy that, I don't know anybody that works harder than that guy at being better all the time. I mean, he's literally, Barrett having my email is equivalent to like some you know, .com company that's trying to sell me something every 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, he's constantly emailing me with ideas and thoughts, and what do you think about this? He's constantly thinking about how he can be better at what he wants to do. And so that's one of the reasons I think he should win The Voice, you know, because he works so hard at this. He's not lazy about anything he does. And I'll tell you that Emily Ann, she just naturally, first of all, she just has so much talent. I mean, what an amazing country singer that girl is. I've yet to hear her hit a bad note, to make a mistake. She also works very hard. And I'll say this too, she has as much potential post The Voice as anybody who's ever been on this show. I definitely think she can go on to be a huge star.
Are we good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blake, we're from Knoxville, Tennessee, WBI.
Knoxville.
We've been coming out for several weeks now. And if you could just hit a little bit more on Emily, because she's in our community. If she doesn't happen to win tonight, we're obviously pulling for her. Could you talk, you just did a little bit, but what her future is like, even if she doesn't win?
Well, I'll tell you this. Knoxville is going to get their fill of Emily Ann Roberts, but within the next couple of years, no matter what happens tomorrow on The Voice, which let's all keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope this thing happens for her. But she's already made such an impact on the music industry, and even beyond that, believe it or not, because you know what happens with these artists when they're on the show. Nobody knows who their manager is, or who their booking agency is, or what. So us coaches are the ones that get the emails and the phone calls and the people who want to get to these artists. I get the brunt of that, and I'll tell you that I've never had more people approach me about an artist that I've had on my team than Emily Ann Roberts, and so I mean ever. And so the odds that you guys in Knoxville are going to be hearing from Emily a lot in the next few years is get ready. It's going to be fun to watch this develop for her.
Thank you.
Rebecca with Access. So the last time we sat down with all the coaches, we're kind of trying to come up with a way to have Gwen stay for another season. So I want to know, are we any closer to adding a fifth chair?
Fifth chair.
Why don't you just wait a minute and it'll be a new season?
Yeah.
We're on constantly.
Wait 30 seconds.
Before you know it, there'll be a new season. We'll just address that. We love Gwen. We love all of our coaches. And as we
Yeah, but as a producer, is she coming back for season 11? As a
for 11?
Yeah.
As an authority on the subject, please.
I know, but as an
inform us.
executive producer, Carson, I mean,
Our chairs, we're like Iron Chef around here. Once you've been in the kitchen, you're always welcome back in the kitchen. So.
anytime you want.
Anytime.
I'll see you next season, Gwen.
My question's for Pharrell, over here. Okay. Pharrell, last season obviously you won. What changed in your coaching style to leave you without a contestant in the finale? And then for Carson, why was there 5 eliminated artists last week instead of spreading out the eliminations throughout the weeks?
Nothing changed. My way of like coaching the artists is always to make sure that they're growing every week and make sure that the confidence is at its best, because you can't do well if you're not feeling good about yourself and feeling good about the reason that you're on the show to begin with. But I have to say that at the end of the day, coaching is one thing, but it's really up to that person. It's up to their spirit being in the best place, them going out having a good performance every night, and America responding and reacting to it. And so those are all variables that have nothing to do with me. But I'm grateful that Sawyer won last year, and I'm grateful for all the people that were on my team this year. But America makes those decisions, not me. So if anything, I'm just trying to, my method each time is not to win, it's only to make sure people leave better and change in comparison to where when they got here.
This
The answer.
question.
Oh, sorry.
What? Quickly, Ruben, to answer your question.
Oh, by the way, the answer to the question is to mix shit up. Next question.
We, about this time every year, everybody asks about what are we going to do different next year. So we had the steal, we've made some tweaks to the format. Last year was a conscious decision to really go all in on our artists. So this year it was actually much better for us to really, kind of double down on our artists. And so by having 9 in that last week, we get more performance.